An improvised explosive device has claimed 2 lives at a 200-unit housing estate under construction in Dalwa, Borno State. We understand that the explosion occurred at about 1 p.m. on Wednesday, coinciding with the commissioning of housing estates in Maiduguri by Governor Babagana Zulum and his Yobe state counterpart Buni. A source said that a similar incident took place on Tuesday, though details remain unclear. Dalwa, located 175 kilometers from Maiduguri, is one of many settlements devastated by Boko Haram insurgents. As part of his administration's reconstruction efforts, the governor launched the rebuilding of 200 homes in the community. News Central's correspondent Umaru Kirawa joins us live now to give an update on the security situation in the area. Kirawa, thank you very much for joining us this evening. Good to have you here. Would you give us an update of what's happening in that region, please?
Can you come again, please?
Yes, I'm asking you to give us an update of happenings in that area.
Yes, reconstruction efforts are in top gear in Borno State. Looking at the years of insurgency and now peace, relative peace, is that is creating so much problem, particularly to the military and the government in its quest to resettle improvised explosive devices, which the Nigerian military has been battling to address the issue. The issue of Dalwa information from sources, because information is still sketchy with regard to the incident and, of course, the security of the community, because it's a community that the government intends to resettle, and reconstruction work is ongoing. The military and other reconstruction workers are in the town trying to rebuild destroyed homes by the insurgents. But unfortunately, there was a mine. Some of the reconstruction workers, based on intelligent information, stepped on mines, which led to the death of 2, based on the information we are hearing. So it's really an unfortunate incident. However, the military has been emphasizing with regard to its continued effort with regard to the counter-insurgency effort, while acknowledging that the improvised explosive resettlement drive, we can take so many examples with regard to farmers marching on mines and so on and so forth. But most importantly, the military has insisted that much more effort will continue, particularly if you take instance, in recent months, the British military has supported the Nigerian military, the Nigerian government, with some equipment to help in addressing some of the, as an really led to the death of 2 persons.
Now, Kirawa, I hope you can still hear me, but I want you to please clarify exactly where the explosions took place. Apparently, there was a housing commissioning or reconstruction going on in one place, and it coincides with this explosion happening. So if you could please clarify for us what the distance is, or why the similarities or relationship has been drawn between these 2 different locations.
You know, it's somewhat unfortunate that some media outlet used to bring this type of stories together. The commissioning of the houses, which we reported, is happening in Maiduguri, the Borno State capital, and the incident of the Dalwa incident is in faraway Delta, Dalwa in Kondoga local government area. It's 2 different scenario, but I don't really know why they matched it with some media reports margin a degree. And most importantly, so many people are even unaware of the incidents, purposely because of the distance and, of course, the absence. However, recently, when the newly appointed chief of army staff visited him at the government house, insisted that this kind of unfortunate scenarios will not deter the government in its resettlement drive to ensure that displaced persons really pick up the pieces of their lives. And, relative peace is being enjoyed. But unfortunately, this really happened in Dalwa.
Okay, then. Well, Kirawa, I want to say thank you very much for bringing us up to speed on matters happening there in Borno State. Thank you very much.